The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
And we are the co-hosts on this year ride, this spectacle of internet culture and also comedy podcast. We have to tell you that legally. We also have to tell you that we read internet reviews on this comedy podcast, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Places like Amazon, Google, Yelp, you know them. 3 Wolves in the Moon, Gummy Bears That Make You Doo-Doo. We haven't talked about any doo-doo bears in a while. I think we probably tapped that well, but, you know.
We can always revisit it.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's a burden that's bearing down on my shoulders week by week, but we'll get there.
And our bowels.
Yeah.
I'll start this week. I have a review from Amazon. Oh, maybe I did do this last week. Matt, you let me know. For the Scrub Daddy Color Sponges.
I don't think so.
Okay. Scratch-free, multi-purpose dish sponge, color variety pack, BPA-free, and made with polymer foam, stain and odor-resistant kitchen sponge. 3 count. You know them, you love them. They're the sponges with a little happy face on them. Lee S. titles their review, "These are terrible." They write, I really thought I would like these, but I think they are a waste of money. I thought they would be like Mr. Clean magic erasers, but would last longer. They are stiff, yes, but to get the hard stuff on your pans, but I don't see what else they could be good for. I found them uncomfortable to use, and after cleaning a greasy pan and rinsing out the Scrub Daddy, I feel like the grease was still left in the pad. I was very disappointed and will not order again. An update on the original review. I had a sloppy, greasy spill in my oven last night, parentheses, my own fault, and tried cleaning with Scrub Daddy. It cleaned somewhat, but I followed with a Mr. Clean magic eraser and cleaned about 90% more than Scrub Daddy. I am not affiliated with Mr. Clean in any way, and hate that the magic eraser seems to fall apart quickly. That's why I tried Scrub Daddy in the first place, but as far as I'm concerned, I would spend money on Mr. Clean magic erasers or some product you find that works well. Scrub Daddy does not work well, in my experience. 1 star.
They're totally different products.
It is. A magic eraser's not a sponge. Not even close.
I need to, yes, they're both abrasive, but, Mr. Clean magic eraser is abrasive to, a much finer level.
Right.
What is Mr. Clean magic eraser made of? Melamine foam. Acts as a formaldehyde melamine sodium bisulfite copolymer abrasive cleaner. It dissolves as you use it because it's also dissolving what you're using it on, practically. It's just tearing it away.
The dissolve of the erasers is part of the effect. It's supposed to do that, so that's how it works. But I don't know, they're part of the Mr. Clean Gestapo, but they don't even know how the product really works.
Right, they're just bashing Scrub Daddy. It's totally different. SpongeBob wouldn't have been as good a show if he just dissolved episode by episode.
That's true.
And then there was nothing on the screen.
Right, and instead of Squidward, there was just a big, handsome white man who didn't talk and watched him while he dissolved with a smile on his face.
He crossed his arms in front of his big, bulbous chest and was like, yeah, because sponges are sponges and Mr. Cleans aren't.
And this is a Scrub Father, which is really... It is a sponge, but it's also a whole new thing.
It's a whole new world. I can understand. She said it's not comfortable to use. And I'm guessing that's because it is a face.
Right.
I have trouble with that too.
You as you're sort of drowning it in the soapy, dirty water.
This is what you deserve.
It keeps the smile on though. It must kind of like it in a sick, fucked up way.
Yeah, I like that they saved it just for like, well, I'm gonna pull it out of the closet where I threw it in the back, and because I got a mess on my hands, might as well see if this thing can do anything about it. Nope, still trash.
I don't know, a big greasy mess in your oven. It's whatever tool you use for that. It's not gonna go great.
It's gonna be gross.
And it sounds like also you did the Scrub Daddy did the hard work, got rid of all that grease, and then you came in with Mr. Cleans and like cleaned a little half mess, and we're like,
yeah,
I love you, Mr. Clean.
And I'll nitpick, but who else's fault would it be that you got a nasty mess in your oven?
Dog.
It certainly ain't Scrub Daddy's fault that you got a greasy mess.
That's so true. And they're taking it out on poor Scrub Father, and that's really...
He's just doing the best he can. I don't know. I've seen the Scrub Daddies. I just feel like having holes in it, while I know like that's a feature to some extent, to be able to, I don't know, put your spoon through the Scrub Daddy hole, through his eyes and stuff. I feel like that just means it could tear apart easily too, but maybe I'm just a vigorous scrubber.
I became a believer when the first time I cleaned the bottom of a glass with it.
Oh.
You shove it to the bottom, 2 fingers in the eye holes, you fucking gouge out its little eyes, and then you spin it around down there, which you can't really do with a regular rectangle sponge or even
it's
a
all
rag.
Folding over it. Yeah, that's awful.
But yeah, you can sort of waterboard torture eye gouge Scrub Daddy and do a sweet move. That changed the whole game for me.
Well, hey, maybe I'll try it out.
Do you have a review?
Yeah, I got an IMDb review for a little show called Super Mario World. There were various like Mario TV shows. This I don't think was the first one, but they're all like popular and notorious for their own reasons.
Yeah, this is like the YouTube poop looking one, right?
It's funny you should say that because here's an IMDb review from JP129 titled, "That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario." They write, "I've only watched half of the episodes on YouTube, and this show is great. I hope I can get the DVD. I'll treasure it. Oh, also, the Mama Luigi episode is the one that started YouTube poop. Quote, you know what they say in Brooklyn, early to bed, early to catch the worm. Or is it the bagel? Quote, Koopa football players took the princess. Quote, that's Mama Luigi to you." Watch YouTube poop, people. I am promoting it. It's easy to do. Just search it on YouTube. Come on, watch it, please. They're funny. Why am I writing so much? Just search it. Just making sure. Are you still reading this still? This has nothing to do with the Super Mario World show, does it? A little ASCII face. Super Mario World, 10 out of 10.
I just don't think YouTube poop has the sort of wide demographic that you think it does here, buddy.
Yeah, it's pretty niche.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of YouTube poop. I'm not going to show everyone I know YouTube poop. A lot of people are gonna look at me like, oh, your brain is soft and mushy, huh?
It takes a special sort of terminally online person to appreciate a fine, cultivated YouTube poop video.
Yeah, I mean, editing jokes, I love them. That's maybe my favorite kind. You make a thing, you edit it to be funny. It's classic, but it's just not for everybody, buddy. The average IMDb user is pretty normal dude or gal for sure.
Yeah. Particularly in 2009 when this review was written. I know that was like, hey, YouTube poop, you gotta check this out, guys.
Right. They're lost in it. They had never seen anything like this before, and they needed to spread the damn word.
Just drowning in it.
I think Super Mario YouTube poop, that's entry level anyway. That's like baby stuff. The fucking King of the Hill YouTube poop. Now that's yeah, once you grow up, get a little hair on your chest, you fucking start laughing at King of the Hill YouTube poop.
Oh, so good.
Boggle.
I got another review here. This one's from Lulu 1992. They title it Ratings is from a 7-year-old. And they write, okay, so there is a 13 fun bags, stupid name, saying how stupid this is. Let's point to this person and others. The show was for children of the 80s and 90s, not the CGI 2000s fiends. But my 7-year-old loves his Mario and Luigi games and appreciates the time his daddy lived. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god. I think that's a bunch of malarkey, man. Kids being born they don't like 3D stuff more than drawn stuff. The people marketing it want them to.
For sure.
But, you show a kid Flintstones, Bugs Bunny, whatever these days, they'll be into it, man. Unless their parents pre-cook their brain with tablet stuff and they can only see Coco Melon, everything else just sort of goes in one ear and out the other.
No,
but most kids who are somewhat well developed and stuff will probably like any old cartoon as long as it's a good cartoon.
No, you see, my child has a refined palate. He appreciates shows from when I was a child.
That's funny. They totally told themselves born in 1992.
Yeah,
that's when we were born.
Yeah,
child of the 80s and 90s. We weren't watching the fucking Super Mario cartoon unless we rented it from the local video store and watched 2 episodes.
I scarcely saw any Super Mario on TV.
I don't think I ever did. Yeah, I only knew about it because I think my cousins had a tape with 3 episodes on it, which we didn't watch because it sucked. It wasn't.
It's not very good.
It's not very good. Now, the Care Bears tapes they had, we wore that shit out because that is some good 80s cartoons. I was Care Bears staring with the best of them. Cousins call! They would all shoot out their little shit from their chest. Fucking basically nuke the bad guys. That's what you don't know about the Care Bears. They're all about sharing and, good, being emotionally available and smart around your friends, and also absolutely shooting nuclear missiles out your chest.
Like spirit discs and stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Well, Lulu did reference another review in his review, so I guess I'll read 13 Fun Bags' review, because he seemed pretty upset about that. 13 Fun Bags titles the review, worse than you could ever imagine. And they write, as one of the other reviews already pointed out, it is very clear that this was only made because the game was huge. No thought was given to actually making it entertaining. Yoshi is totally unacceptable in this series. They tried to make him appeal to the younger kids and just made him hard to watch. This show is pathetic, intelligence insulting, waste of time, 1 out of 10.
The universe, time, it's all a full circle. Back in the day, we had Yoshi talking and being a weird character more than he should be. Now we got fucking Donald Glover voicing him. It's the same slop.
Big shrug, man.
They've been scooping us for years. I can't believe it. I'm Chris Pratt. It's a Goomba. It's Donald Glover's Yoshi. It's crazy, man.
Made for babies.
Made for freaking babies.
You know what? I think they only made the game. They made those movies because the games is popular too. Hot take.
Yeah. Whoa, you made me think about that a whole different way when you said that, dude.
True.
You're telling me that they're making art not for art. They're making art for money's sake out there?
Dude.
Holy shit, dude. I guess I don't know if I'd even call Super Mario movie art. That's just it contains art. Artists work on it, but is it itself a piece of? Well, I guess we're talking about it, so there you go. There you go. Do I have one of these quick? Yeah, I think we'll get through this one real quick. I'll throw it out there. Amazon, gasoline siphon hose pump, hand fuel transfer pump, high flow gas siphon pump for water. Gasoline, oil, petrol, diesel, manual fuel pump, premium PVC hoses. Yeah, it's just a little hand pump with tubes on either side so you can pump liquids without sucking on it first, I guess. So, yeah, great for criminals, I'd imagine, especially these days.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, why pay $5 a gallon for gas when you can just siphon it out of an F-150? The gas tank's just open. No, actually, I don't. Some modern cars, they probably have to hit a button or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nick says it's a solid choice. They right. Works great. High quality except for the clip. The clip is basically useless garbage.
Oh.
Mine just vanished after being used twice. Other than that, done its job well. Feels durable. No leaks. But could probably move fluids a bit faster. 4 stars.
You know, it was pretty useless. My baby teeth. They just straight up fell out. Dude, I don't know what happened to those things, but not worth it.
They just vanished, dude. I think
Gone.
someone paid me for them.
I don't know. But the ones I got now, definitely worth it. Like, they've lasted.
And thank God.
Thank God. Yeah.
Because I've seen some people that have lost these ones. Not great.
Not a look I want to rock, necessarily.
No. My grandpa, when he lost his teeth, he would take out his dentures to eat food. So he just had hard gums
Wow.
for chewing on. He would eat peanuts and shit.
Oh, God. Wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm made out of, so don't mess with me.
Robust.
Yeah. Shit I don't need just vanishes, man.
Like, how is that something he thought to put in the review?
This child I had is basically useless. Can't even really do chores right. Brought him to the gas station a couple times. One time they just vanished.
It's gone.
It's gone. Not my problem anymore. I was busy siphoning gas out of a Dodge Charger.
And they pass out all the time. The fumes. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I got this stupid gas siphoner after my dumb kid kept drinking gasoline on accident.
You're wasting it. Spit it out.
Yeah, we were trying to kill this fill this barrel of diesel out of school buses, in the bus depot behind the high school, and he got all fucking sick, so I guess I had to get one of these. I wish it had siphoned it faster.
Show him what a real man does. Jeez.
When I get on the tube and I'm sucking, it's fast, brother. I can drain a Greyhound in about a minute 30. All right, I think we're going to take a break before we give more gas siphoning suggestions.
Yeah. I'm getting woozy. Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to... Upon further review.
We're back, baby.
Back from the depths and the dusts. Upon further review is the segment where we look at something we thought we knew and we realized we were just a bunch of dum-dums. We knew nothing at all. Maybe it's like, oh, the Slinky, that's a toy I loved when I was a kid. Turns out, started as a potential military instrument. Or like, hey, I liked the Super Soaker. Turns out, wasn't supposed to be a gun. trying to make good refrigerators or something, and a guy was like, well, it squirts cool, so let's work with that.
We even done people. This guy was supposed to be a bum dead in a ditch in New York. Turns out he's motherfucking MF Doom.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We got a person today, technically, and the thing the person did, so I mentioned Super Soaker for a reason, because Mr. Lonnie Johnson helped shape our childhoods for sure. And today, I'm going to talk about somebody who definitely shaped our childhoods and probably shaped our stomachs. Because I'm going to talk about a man named Rene Arend. Does that name mean anything to you?
Unless that's Chef Boyardee.
No, it's not. It's not Chef Boyardee.
That's the only thing I ate when I was a kid. 3 cans a day.
Well, this man died in Naperville, Illinois in August 2016. He was so close and I didn't even know it. But let's talk about a particular sandwich. Particular fast variety sandwich that you can only get part of the year. Is that... Am I starting to leave big enough breadcrumbs?
Sandwich you can only get part of the year.
It's back, baby. The
McRib?
The McRib. So this is like a multi-part upon further review. You know, the McRib was debuted in 1981, believe it or not. And you want to know why the McRib was, or at least part of the reason the McRib was invented?
There's some leftover pork they had. They had needed something to do with or something.
That's probably true. Leftover pork and not enough chicken for chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Chicken nuggets were so popular that there weren't enough. There's a chicken shortage, and McDonald's wanted another menu item. So, a man by the name of Rene Arend, a Luxembourgish-American chef, decided, I had some good Kansas City barbecue. I've had some cool pulled pork sandwiches before. I'm going to invent a sort of barbecue-y sandwich that's made of a mash of pork pieces. You know what? We could make it round to fit on a regular hamburger bun, and that'd be all cool. But it might be a whole lot sicker if it kind of vaguely resembled a little rack of ribs. And it turns out, well, yeah, we love that stuff. A bit about Rene. He was born in Luxembourg, obviously. He was top of the class at the College Technique de Strasbourg and worked at the Continental Hotel in Luxembourg. Came to Chicago, worked at the Drake Hotel. You lived in Chicago. You've probably heard that name before.
There's hotels there. Yeah,
that's a fancy hotel in Chicago. And he worked, I don't know, the Whitehall Club in Chicago. But he's a boffo, real deal chef. And in 1976, McDonald's founder Ray Kroc and CEO Fred Turner were like, hey, buddy, we want to expand our menu. Would you consider working for McDonald's? And according to this, he initially declined, stating, quote, I'm a chef. I don't believe in hamburgers. But, the hours, the benefits, the insistence of Ray Kroc.
Yeah, I'm sure being even a very successful chef, like someone is like, hey, we're going to salary you 6 figures and you only have to work 9 to 5, if that, and you get real vacation time, not oh yeah, you're working every weekend, every holiday. It's just got to be too good to be true.
Yeah. So that's how he came to work for McDonald's. That's how he came to make the McRib, because of the chicken shortage, because chicken nuggets were so popular and so many McDonald's wanted them. What if I told you he also invented the chicken McNugget?
Genius. We hats off to this man.
As well as the accompanying sauces, barbecue, sweet and sour, hot mustard. I don't think he can take credit for honey, but it's listed here as well.
Hey, The sweet and sour sauce thing. McDonald's, if you're listening, sell that shit by the jar. All right? Your sweet and sour sauce is fucking so good. I don't care if it's like literally 50% cane sugar or something. Like, fucking let me have that in my house.
Yeah. I mean, I like all their sauces. So good.
Yeah,
so good.
No, for real, actually. Their barbecue it got its own unique thing going on, you know, the little smokiness in there. That's crazy, McDonald's.
Yeah, it says he spent 14 to 16 months developing the chicken nugget formulation and its initial accompanying sauces.
When people show the picture of like the emulsified chicken nugget like coming out of the thing, they're like, I can't believe people eat that. I'm like, a chef made that fucking chicken nugget ice cream. So
yeah, legitimately a high class, world class trained chef who had won an award when he was in Chicago. He won a gourmet contest with Supreme de Poillard Amphétron or something.
Yeah, that's why the nuggets are so fucking good, dude.
That's right. Yeah. Apparently, they reached out. McDonald's was like, "Hey, Gorton's, you know how to batter some stuff up. Can you help us refine this batter process to an industrial scale?" And it all happened. So yeah, this guy, McNuggets, McRib, the sauces. He was in Naperville this whole time, and I didn't even get to go kiss his feet or anything.
Right. I didn't get to promise my firstborn any of that. Are you a McRib enjoyer, or do you turn your nose up?
I will enjoy a McRib every now and then. There is a barbecue restaurant near my house that sells a real rib sandwich, which is literally just like it's off the bone ribs smacked in a bun with just delicious sweated onions.
Yeah, we love a rib sandwich where you got to like press the top down and pull each bone out. That's just fun for the whole family.
But I have enjoyed a McRib in my life, yes.
Yeah, McRib, it's perfect that it comes around like once a year because I only want that like every other year. But I do want it. And people always talk shit about the McRib, and like it's the same people I saw eating cafeteria food at high school. So
yeah, it's
no,
just
you can't lie to me.
The people getting big fat like parfaits when it's just a bunch of chocolate pudding and whipped cream.
Yeah,
like, what are you doing? A cookie that you hold it up and it bends in half because it's so greasy.
McDonald's is disgusting. I only have the apple pies, and yes, I get 4 of them.
yeah, sure.
All right, is that all we got to know about old Al?
That's all we got to know about him. For now, anyway.
It's good to know that one genius was behind all that madness.
Yeah, pretty wild.
What a god among men. Speaking of gods beyond our comprehension, I have an IMDb review for Nickelodeon's 2001 smash hit, Butt Ugly Martians.
Oh my god.
Do you remember this phenomenon?
I do remember this phenomenon. I remember being conflicted about it even when it was on.
It was on the edge of my memory, and I was like, oh, I bet there's some reviews for that. But yeah, I remember hating it. Looking back now, it's as ugly and like, this was on TV as ever, but I don't know. There's got to be some ironic appeal that I'm sort of picking up on now. But Sega Beats titles their review, worst show ever aired on Nick. This was the starting point of when the network started going downhill. They write, sorry if anyone actually liked this. Just know, this is such a pathetic excuse for an action-packed cartoon. It felt out of place, meaning they shouldn't have ever aired this on Nick. Even if this was aired somewhere else, this would be a pretty mediocre show. 3 Martians come to Earth and become friends with ugly-looking, corny kids. The other cast members are also bland and boring. Whenever the Martians go to their BKM mode, they just get into suits, which isn't very creative. I consider this piece of trash a pathetic combo of Invader Zim, Martians sent to take over the world, and Jimmy Neutron. It's computer generated, and the Martians are a Goddard ripoff. It seems as though that was scraped together after Invader Zim released, and when Jimmy Neutron was in production. At least Nick is smart enough to know when to cancel shows. Thank God this show only lasted one season. But as the other reviewers say, this should have never even been aired in the first place on Nickelodeon, or probably any other TV channel. So please, never watch this show. If you do happen to find it on TV, or if you see a DVDs for sale in the stores, Nickelodeon fans saw this and suffered through it when it's aired. If Nickelodeon actually makes more shows like this, then they are screwing up the minds of the next generation. Nickelodeon used to have great shows most of the time, mostly during the 90s, but then all that changed with Butt Ugly Martians. Stay away from this lame and stupid show, 3 out of 10.
Okay, apparently there was more than just the one season, but that must have been all Nick carried.
Yeah, maybe they, I feel like this shit was on Nick for a fucking minute.
Yeah, I remember I remember hating that it didn't seem like they were even called Butt Ugly Martians in the show. Just like that was the name of the show and something they said in the theme song over and over again. But then they didn't get called that in the show. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
You just drop it. Y'all butt ugly or not?
But these character names, I did not remember. Bebop Aluna, Do Wadiddy, and Tutti Frutti. Those are some pretty fun character names.
Yeah, the gimmick was they like came to Earth because they were obsessed with like Earth pop culture or whatever, right? So it's kind of a funny nod to that. And they got Rob Paulson and Charlie Schattler, Charlie Schlatter, excuse me, voices on here. Those are some
Jess Harnell as well.
Yeah, some legends in the cartoon voice acting sphere. So, like, how bad could it be? But maybe they just got those voice actors to sort of cover that up. But I don't know. 2001 was a crazy time. Maybe they thought they were cooking.
The CGI looks awful, for one. And I think it's just out of place on Nick for whatever reason.
But, I mean, Cartoon Network carrying this is like an Adult Swim show for babies or something. Like... You want to watch Adult Swim, but you're a dumb baby? Here, have some Butt Ugly Martians.
It seems like the reviewer is just a little bit, like, personal. I don't know. He's way too invested in this.
Yeah, it's funny that to look back at a time when there's, like, not only console wars, like, people were attaching their personalities to entire network TV channels.
Yeah, unhinged.
I leave Nick going 24 hours in my house. I can't miss a commercial break. We need to support Nickelodeon. They're the only true artists left anymore. Yeah, it just reeks 90s, kid. Do you have a review?
Yeah, I got an Amazon review for Brain Wellness. Targeted nutrition for cognitive support improves memory, focus, and concentration. L-methylfolate, NAC, B12, neurologist recommended, 60 count. They don't even give like the name that's on the bottle, which is Serafolin, Brain Wellness, quote unquote, neurologist recommended.
Quote unquote neurologist.
It is capsules for brain health and memory and stuff like that for $135 a bottle.
Oh. No, thank you. My brain can say stupid.
Here is what Amazon reviewer Thunder has to say. They title their review, Best Med for My Head, Slow Down the Aging Clock. And they write, on time and as advertised, I am betting my quality of life that this is the best brain wellness medication on the market. At 75 years of age, it is part of my overall effort to extend my mental acuity for many years. We all know the clock is working against us, but we control how fast it runs. Meds alone can't stop it, but with a good diet and daily workouts, we can use meds to hold off the acceleration of the aging process.
No.
At least that is my theory. It's hard to prove a negative and has to be better than doing nothing. I watch my friends around me. Many who are younger give in to doing nothing, and they are paying for it. That's my story, and I am sticking to it. Thank you, Seraphalin, for giving me a fighting chance. 5 stars.
This is maybe the most existentially terrifying review we brought on Review Party. I think maybe, and saying you don't fear death is sort of, I get that it's sort of you're faking it till you make it for sure, but I think I feel comfortable saying I think I fear cognitive decline more than I fear death. Like, the idea that I could literally not just get dumber, I think I already got dumber. Like, my vocabulary is just not up to snuff of where it was in college, but that's different than true, like, cognitive decline. Like, that's scary stuff, man. But even then, like, maybe what's even scarier than that is trusting a pill from Amazon to fix it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, my grandma's sharp as a tack, but she reads books all day. I think there's better, more practical ways than $135 a bottle.
Doing puzzles and crosswords, or just keep the mind active.
Join a chat room about your favorite hobby. Get on Reddit. Be the next Skyrim grandma.
Oh my goddamn friends are throwing in the towel.
Yeah, it's not that I always thought they were gonna say my friends. It's scary to see them just be not as sharp as they used to be, but they're implying that they like there's this sort of like this hold the door, hold the tides back against like dumbness, and they just like hands up released, and the waves came crashing in, and they just became fucking stupid.
And they're younger than me. Ugh.
When I'm retired, I'm doing so much nothing, man. So much nothing. I'm nothing but some good books, some good movies, and some good MMORPGs. That's gonna be my retirement.
Yeah, let me travel around a bit, crack some books.
Yep. That sounds awesome.
For sure.
Get a freaking nice RV.
Oh,
see the North America a little bit. And pop some fucking pillies, apparently.
I got another quick one here from Amazon user Beep, who seems just a little bit put off by his aging mother. Review is titled, Worth a Try. They write, my mom was repeatedly asking the same questions, and she seemed a little off task. After 3 months of taking this, she has gotten so much better. She is remembering and actually asks for her next shipment. She can obviously tell herself this is working. 5 stars.
This is scary too, man. Some fucking mean ass jerk son.
Right?
Like, my mom's not as quick as she used to be. We gotta fucking fix this shit.
The problem. She used to crank out cookies and pies like nothing, and now she's looking at the recipe that she knew from the top of her head. My God. I'm not dealing with that.
These reviews are just such tells of what, like, their primal innermost fears of, like, aging and death and stuff. It's crazy. My fucking mom is doing things that I'm scared of.
Just a real
and I'm
hassle.
going to feed her $200 pills to make it better.
That's how much I love her. I'm spending money on medication, which I guess is a good thing, but...
Yeah, they went to Amazon for it, though, instead of seeing their family doctor. Like, please. But I think me and Matt got to get the doctor here. We're going to call it there.
All right, yeah, I could use it. I feel remarkably better from what I did last week, but I'm still... I don't think I drank as much water as I should have yesterday, so the phlegm that I've stored in my body is just, like, clinging to my lungs, and it's like, no, you gotta lube this sucker up to get those snot wads out, so bear with us.
Last night I took a shower. The shower where you don't turn on the exhaust fan because you just want the sauna action going on in there. So I feel you, man. 'Tis the season, I guess. But hey, thanks for listening out there, listener.
Yep.
Thanks to listen to our slow, sad death to sickness and cognitive decline. We got new episodes of it every Tuesday. That's right. Hashtag Tuesday Reviews Day. If you'd like to send in a funny review for us to enjoy, make some funnies over, we'd love to see it. Please send an email with a hyperlink to the review to reviewparty.com, gmail.com, and include your name so we can throw you credit.
If you want to reach out to us in some other way or just consume more/different content from us, we are on social media at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok, at reviewpartypod on Twitter. You can also find us on Letterboxd and YouTube as well. Or go to our website, reviewparty.com. Join the masses who are reading about, yes, the gummy bears that make you poop, 3 Wolf Moon shirts, gallons of milk, the most highly reviewed places on Google and stuff like that. It's all there, as well as listening platforms. If you're like, Spotify can bite the big one for a month and a half. It's all there on the website. Check it out.
Absolutely. Also, and as well, follow, subscribe, favorite, hit the button wherever you listen. It's a big help to us. And you heard a song throughout the episode. What was it? Bread for Breakfast by the Nosebleeds. Thanks for letting us use their jam. That's very nice of them. You can check out more good stuff by them on Spotify, for example. Nosebleeds, one word. And I got a review to get us out of here proper style. This one also from Amazon. We got a review for the Body Sport Therapeutic Variospeed Professional Vibrating Massager for pain and aching muscle relief. High-powered, effective chiropractic, myofascial release stool, and trigger point therapy. This is like a pretty serious look. You need someone else on this massager. It's like got 2 handles. It's like a big rectangle base. So it looks it's at least trying to look professional grade. But Pam Loader titles their review Pain. They write, works good, 5 stars.